friends, my name is Teacher Marion, and I'm going to be doing some movement videos and classes with you to get your bodies moving while you're at home. Today we're going to do something super special, which I'm calling an imagination meditation, where we're going to help calm our brains, our bodies, and we're going to get to do some stretching and some wiggling. Lots of fun stuff. So the first thing I want you to do is look around the room you're in and find a place where you can sit on the floor with some space around you. To me, having space around me means I can stretch my arms all the way out to the sides and I won't touch anything. I'll meet you on the floor. All right, I found a spot where I can reach my arms out to the sides and I'm not touching anything. So I'm feeling ready to start. Today, I'm going to choose to sit in a crisscross applesauce position. You can also choose to put your feet together and sit like a butterfly, or you can have your feet out in front of you, whichever is the most comfortable for your body. So, once you're feeling comfortable, let's all take a deep breath, and we're going to raise our arms up and down while we do that. We're going to go in and out. One more time, in and out. And now we're going to put our hands on our knees or on our feet, wherever feels comfortable for your hands. And we're going to close our eyes. Once you close your eyes, let's take another deep breath. We're going to go. One more deep breath. And I know that sitting still can be really hard. Sometimes we feel a little bit wiggly when we're sitting still. So let's take a wiggle break. Open your eyes and you can wiggle your arms, or you can wiggle your feet, or you can wiggle your shoulders, or your head, or your whole body. When you're done wiggling, let's take another deep breath. And let's close our eyes. And this time when we're closing our eyes, I want you to think about what it would be like to swim in the ocean. And the first thing I want you to think about is what you would see. If you were swimming in the ocean, what would you see? On the count of 3, tell me what you would see while you're swimming in the ocean. 1, 2, 3. Oh, kids had lots of different ideas about what they would see while swimming in the ocean. Today, I saw some seaweed. Now, let's close our eyes again. And this time, think about what you would hear if you were swimming in the ocean. What kind of noises do you think you would hear? Tell me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. There's so many different noises at the ocean. Today, I heard some seagulls flying above the ocean going caw, caw. All right, this time let's close our eyes. And now let's think about what we would feel if we were swimming in the ocean. We could think about the water. Is it cold? Is it hot? We could think about anybody else we might bump into in the water. What would you feel if you were swimming in the ocean? On the count of 3, let me know. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Kids felt so many different things in their imagination. Today, while I was in my imagination in the ocean, I felt some waves coming toward me and moving my body all around. All right, this is the last time we're going to close our eyes. So close your eyes, and now I want you to think about one animal that lives in the ocean. Get that animal in your brain, and on the count of 3, open your eyes and tell me what animal you chose. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! So many different animals. Today I thought about an octopus. So, now that you've thought about some of the animals in the ocean, let's turn into some of those animals. The first thing we're going to do is kind of an animal, kind of a plant. Depends on how you want to look at it. We're going to become some seaweed with some fish moving through it. So first, turn your arms into some seaweed. They can float, float, float. Maybe you could even turn your legs into some seaweed. Float, float, float. And could try moving your hands like fish under your seaweed legs, or move your feet under your seaweed arms like fish. Whoa, so cool. The next animal we're gonna turn into is a clam. And a clam is an animal that lives inside a shell that opens and closes like this. The clam lives right in here. So we're gonna turn our body into the clam shell. We're gonna reach our arms so high, and we're gonna stretch our legs out, and then we're gonna close our clamshell and touch our toes. And then we're gonna open our clamshell up and close it and touch our toes. Open our clamshell up and close it. Some kids might be able to touch their toes, some kids might be able to touch their knees, some kids might be able to touch their shins. All of that is okay, as long as you are opening and closing your clamshell. And now, take your clamshell fingers and give yourself a little tickle all the way up your legs and all the way up your head. Tickle, tickle, and wiggle that out. All right, the last animal we're going to become today is a sea urchin. Sea urchins are little round animals, and they have lots of pokey spikes on the outside of them. So let's get as round as we can get. I'm gonna hug my knees all the way into my chest, and I'm gonna become so small. And then we're gonna roll around like a sea urchin. You can go side to side, or back and front, or you can roll all the way over to one side and all the way over to the other side while you're being a sea urchin. Maybe, if you really want to get fancy, you could spin all the way around. All right, shake that out. Go ahead and sit back in your comfortable position, crisscross applesauce, butterfly, legs out in front of you. We're gonna take one more deep breath. And we're gonna say goodbye for this week. Thanks for coming on your ocean imagination meditation with me. That was so much fun. I'll see you later. Bye.